Take the scarf off, though. You're making me hot. I can't.
We are proper.
We're
proper ladies.
We're ladies. Yeah.
Okay.
We're proper.
It's really hot, actually.
There you go. Get in shape, girl. Oh.
Your wheelhouse.
We're tossing out.
Yeah,
Let's see. We got past soccer.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Where are we?
Soccer. Opening
we got?
ceremonies. Olympics.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gold Standard. I am your girl, Lisa Leslie.
And I'm Kelley O'Hara.
Or just call her KO and LL. That's what we're doing right now.
That's what we're going to be from here on out. LL and KO are going to be bringing y'all all of your Olympic news for the next 2 weeks. And we're pretty pumped about it.
We are excited. We're going to talk about, well, first, before we even go any further, why are we dressed like this? Yes, because of the opening ceremonies.
Because we look so good in it.
We're going to be proper ladies for a moment, and we thought we'd take you guys back. This is the first Olympic outfit I've ever worn in 1996. But what year is this from?
2012.
2012. Let's go. Not the Winter Olympics, though, right?
No, but it does look like I'm dressed for the slopes for sure.
That's cute. I love it.
Thank you.
I think it's timeless.
It is, but you know what? It's just a lot.
But the sad part is, folks, you didn't get to do the opening ceremonies.
I didn't wear it in public.
Why?
Because, so with soccer, we don't get to go because we start the Olympics too soon. We start before the opening ceremonies.
I don't understand that. I feel like we need to adjust the whole date just so that soccer can get in.
I agree. I kind of am like, anything that starts before the opening ceremonies doesn't seem right. Just like make the Olympics a little bit longer to be able to be inclusive for everyone to be at the opening ceremonies.
Kelley for president.
There you go.
Yes, we need somebody to fight for the fact that the women don't get to. Why don't you guys get to wear these lovely outfits? I thought it was adorable.
So for 2012, we wore these in the hotel. So we all put it on, went to the meal room, had a little thing. So when the opening ceremonies were actually on, we were wearing them just elsewhere.
Sitting in them having dinner.
We did a little walk-in, a little wave, like our own opening ceremonies, which was fun.
Well, check out my picture.
Okay,
from
you've been to
1996.
Yeah, this is your first Olympics.
This is my first Olympic outfit.
Okay,
let me just say, first off, I'm hot. Like I had enough.
Okay, but first of all, in this picture, you're wearing a hat.
I know.
So where's your hat? Because I'm wearing a hat.
I have no idea.
I said we had to commit to the whole thing.
They did. Mom, thank you so much for packaging up my outfit. It was alive without.
Honestly, shout out moms. My mom did the same thing for mine.
Yes, but I have no idea where the hat is. You look cute though. So adorable. Okay. You can take your hat off now.
Should I kind of feel like I have to wear it now,
but is this super hot?
I'll probably have a line on my head now if I took that off.
No, you're fine. Reset. We're gonna reset.
Are we?
Let Kelley take it off.
Okay, this is me. Oh my God, look at my shirt's all bunched and stuff. I look so silly. Why does the hat look like it fits me?
Girl, look at your hair. You look adorable.
The hat looks like it fits me better there. That's concerning.
Your head was probably
Oh my God, is it receding here?
There's a few things that still grow as we get older. It could be the
Oh
head.
my God.
You look adorable.
Yeah,
These
so
are
that was
teammates?
fun. Yes, that's Mitzi and Heyo.
Go ahead, me.
They always were down to have some fun, so we put on the outfits. I think everybody did this year in 2012, and then 2020/21, most people did. 2016, I have no pictures of us wearing the outfits, and that's the Olympics we did worse, or the worst in.
Oh.
And I think that kind of correlates with if you're not having fun, you're not
ready.
winning.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you should have photos from, I have photos from every Olympics.
Well, yeah, you walked in all of them.
Yes, and one.
Look at this. There you are walking.
Yes, that was.
Yeah, what is this?
What is that?
Beijing.
That's Beijing, 2008. Yep.
You have a hat there?
I have a hat there.
Is that a hat every time? Oh my God, look at it. That's a great
Kobe
photo.
And I. You know what's so interesting? Because at the Olympics, so the men's team, here's something that a lot of people don't know.
Okay, hit me.
You hear all these stories about the Olympic Village, right? Beds, bedrooms, roommates, and you think that all of the athletes are going to have that experience.
Oh yeah, no, that's not the case.
Well, that's not the case for men and women's basketball once they become the Olympic team.
Correct.
We've never stayed in the village because never stayed in the village. We visited the village, but we don't stay there. We never sleep there. We actually stay in really nice luxurious hotels because the men are stars and celebrities and would be completely surrounded. Hence this
couldn't
picture.
handle the Olympic Village.
This is why I have this picture here with Kobe and I, because I was like his bodyguard, because even the bodyguards could not come. And I was like so protective of him and all the opening ceremonies, because all of the athletes come over because they want pictures with the U.S. men's team and women's. They took some pictures with us too. But yeah, so we were tired, and then we sat on some stairs, and I took that photo of Kobe, and I'm like, I got you, brother, I got you.
Okay, listen, I haven't walked in the opening ceremonies, but did you look forward to it? You did it 4 times, first of all, 4 Olympics. You went to every opening ceremony.
Yes, it's tiring. It's a lot of work, but it is such a pleasure to be amongst all of the U.S. Well, we thought all of us were there. All of the Olympians, the Americans, and when you hear our country, you know, the United States is with a U, so we are like really almost at the end,
far in the back.
which is actually good because remember, you start with A.
Yeah.
Those athletes are standing out there until we get all the way to the end.
Oh, they're
standing
in the
on the
arena,
field.
yeah,
Absolutely.
in the stadium.
So to come out at U, it's actually an advantage. United States, get to Zimbabwe, we head on home.
Okay, but I went to a closing ceremony in 2012.
Oh, I've never gone to a closing.
Oh, really?
How was that?
It was really fun, but we can talk about it at the end of the show. But my question is, like, for the opening ceremony, you're gonna play in probably a couple days. To me, it almost, as much as I wanted to be there, I was like, we have a job to do.
Yes.
And some of these athletes like are competing the next day.
It's tiring.
Seems tiring.
It's tiring.
Because the closing was tiring, but it was like, didn't matter. We've got our gold medal.
Yeah. It's tiring, but it's an honor to participate.
Yeah.
And again, being you in the United States, we only have to stand out there probably about 45 minutes. So it's not as bad as some people are out there for literally like 2 hours standing. Or they sit on the field, but it's a nightmare.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
USA.
Something I'll never know.
I know.
You
Take
know?
the scarf off, though. You're making me hot. I can't come
I
out
do.
of it.
I look like I should be.
But anyways,
I don't
guys.
know how my shirt's gonna. If the look. Okay, this is okay. Does it look okay?
Yeah, I think I would totally still wear this white collar shirt. Just open it up a little bit, let some buttons loose.
Oh,
I would
see,
totally
I think I'm gonna keep it buttoned.
No. Okay, today. But
Yes, because this is we are proper.
we're buttoned. We're
proper ladies.
We're ladies today.
Okay.
We're proper.
Okay. The Olympics.
Let's go.
Why is the Olympics so important to you? Like, why is it so meaningful to you?
I think the Olympics to me is like, we are not obviously soldiers. We're not fighting in battles, but we are really in a battle and we are fighting for our country. So it's kind of the similarities of not going to war, but in a way it feels like we're going to war for our country. Like our attitude.
We're representing America.
Yeah.
On a global stage, there's something to win.
That's it.
Yeah.
Having USA on our chest means so much more to me, I think. And it's probably the highlight of my career. Would you say for you and all of the soccer that you played, that playing for Team USA is the highlight?
So it's interesting because for me, the Olympics is the first sporting event or really the first time I saw female athletes competing on television. Yeah. The 96 Olympics. Your first Olympics.
Oh, 96. I love 96.
So it was the gymnastics team, Magnificent Seven.
Okay.
So from that moment, I saw those gymnasts, and I watched the other events, but the gymnastics team, that Magnificent Seven, Carrie Strug, like doing the vault and her resilience. To me, I was like, oh, this is what I want to do one day. Yeah. I didn't know in what sport. I didn't know how, but I was like, I want to do that. That looks so cool. And so I think that the Olympics holds a special significance for me because of that. Whereas like in football or soccer, the World Cup is, I don't want to say more prestigious.
No, it is.
Victory.
In that sport.
Exactly. In soccer, the World Cup is the pinnacle. And in the Olympics, for the Olympics, it's the pinnacle of being an athlete, I think, for America. So very different. But yes, my first Olympics, 2012, I was beyond excited because I was like, this is what I've wanted to do since I was a little kid, and I finally get to do it. And it exceeded all my expectations.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm excited. I feel like there's so much more visibility around women's sports now.
But I got to ask you, because the 96 Olympics was considered like the year of the woman. I feel like all of our major
maybe
sports.
That's why I was so impacted by that.
Yeah, but when I think about women's soccer and like how it really, the momentum of the WNBA came because of the momentum of women's basketball in 1996 winning gold, but also other soccer leagues, professional soccer leagues. And then we think about that iconic moment of Brandi Chastain in 1999, pulling off her jersey.
Yeah, it was like the momentum was building. It's really hot, actually. I'm dying.
Take it off. I told you. Unbutton.
Okay.
Maybe flip your hat off. This is hilarious. There you go. Get in shape, girl. Oh, okay.
Like we said, it's already started. Even though opening ceremonies was yesterday.
Yeah.
Soccer started on Thursday. Before the opening ceremony.
Let's talk to me about women's soccer team against Zambia, right?
Yep.
What did you think about the game? And I know that they won 3-1.
3-0.
3-0. But what are your thoughts?
Okay, so from a 30,000-foot view, 3 points from getting a win, 3 goals, clean sheet, and a lot of players got to play. I think that Emma subbed a fair amount of players, and I think that a lot of them, it was their first time playing the Olympics, so get the jitters out, get the nerves under them. Zambia's a good team. Like they have a fantastic forward in Barbara Banda, and she wasn't able to execute. She wasn't able to score, which I think is great. All the things great. On the flip side,
sound like you had a but in there,
little bit of a but. Okay. There's always there's a but. It's a great first game, but the issue is they have Germany coming up and they have Australia coming up for the rest of the group. Those are going to be really difficult games, and it's super important for goal differential in the Olympics tournament with football, and also just points, right? So I would have loved to see them score more goals, and to me that comes from being much more clinical in the final third. They had a lot of chances. They hit the crossbar a couple times. And I want to see this team start to move towards that. Just feeling confident, looking like they have a handle on things, because they also were up a player for like 50 plus minutes of the game.
And so when you say up a player, meaning they have one additional player more than the other team.
Yes, because Zambia got a red card.
Right. So that
in the first half.
With more players should come more points. That's what we should expect.
Exactly. I would have loved to see this shift in as soon as Zambia got the red card. Everyone look at each other and it's like, guys, the game is now to our advantage. Let's capitalize on this.
Okay, let me ask you though, because you said Emma's new coach.
Yes.
Right? They didn't take Alex Morgan, which, again, a lot of us fans on the sideline, surprised.
Yes.
Who's the voice that would say that? Like, who's gathering the team?
I mean, Lindsay Horan's the captain. So she's the one out there wearing the armband. But at the same time, it's not just, in this team, it's not just the person who has the captain's armband.
Right.
This team has, a lot of new players, but they do have veterans. They have players who have won World Cup. So I want to see, Rose Lavelle. I want to see Alyssa Nair. I want to see Tierna Davidson. I want to see Lindsay Horan. I want all these players who have been there before and know what it takes to win and knows how to kind of navigate a major tournament. Look at everybody else and make sure they're all on the same page and moving in the right direction to get the most out of that first game. And I think they left some things on the table, unfortunately.
Okay, so I know we're talking a lot about soccer, but I do want to ask one more question, and that is, if you said the one team that, you're afraid, or like maybe the U.S., they don't want to see them. You know how there's always that one team where you're like, ooh, it's a little early. Is there a team in particular, maybe not necessarily in pool play, but that you're like the U.S., the toughest team that you would not want them to play?
There's a couple. And the way that the Olympics is set up, it's 12 teams. So it's 3 groups of 4, and each group is really, really difficult. Like the U.S.'s group is Zambia, Germany, Australia. Those are 3 tough games to play. So they're going to meet Germany, who I think is, I think tomorrow, who's a great team.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a really good test, and I think we're going to learn a lot from that game. So I'll be interested to see post-Germany, how are we feeling? And I think that could lead to a lot of confidence building to kind of build that momentum through the tournament. But to answer your question, I think Spain.
Okay.
I think France, because they're the host country. However, they just had a tough game against Colombia. They only won 3-2. I was surprised by that. And I think Japan is going to be a contender. So the reality is the Olympics is pretty stacked because it's so few teams. It's very tight competition, and they got a lot of work ahead of them. But we believe.
This is the first time you're watching as a fan. Do you feel more nervous watching as a fan on the outside of the team, or were you more nervous, I guess, as a player playing?
No, I'm not nervous at all. Like, obviously, I'm like a little nervous for them. Like, I want my girls to do good. These are my friends. This is this team that I played for so long. But no, are you kidding me? I came home from training today, and I was like, do I miss being there? Not even slightly. I'm about to sit. I went and took a little nap.
Right.
I'm about to sit on the couch and drink an iced tea and watch the team play. Right. And like, I hope they do well. I am cheering. I am locked in, but I have no impact on that. So it is smooth sailing for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Enough about soccer. Basketball. Your wheelhouse.
We tossed it out.
Yeah.
We got past soccer.
Let's go.
Right.
Okay.
Where are we?
Soccer. Opening ceremonies. Olympics. Basketball.
Basketball is my favorite sport. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, because you're good at it. And you've won 4 gold medals.
Yes.
And the U.S. has won.
Okay, so the U.S. women can possibly win their 8th straight gold medal, which is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Kelley, I think it's a lot of pressure because you do not want to be a part of that USA team that messed up that record.
Okay, well, do you want to know something?
What?
I was a part of the USA team that messed up our gold medal record. We won in 2004, 2008, 2012, and then we didn't even medal in 2016.
I remember that year.
And I was very disappointed in myself. And I
I
felt that.
Really?
Well, yes, obviously. Yes, I felt that. I was like, I feel a responsibility, and we broke the streak.
Yeah.
We lost it for them.
Yeah.
For us.
But you came back stronger.
You know, we haven't yet in the Olympics, but World Cup.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That sucks, though. You don't want to be a part of that.
Do you think, no, you don't. Do you think these players feel that pressure?
Yes. I think the players are confident in their ability to play against anybody and to play together.
Yeah.
Most of the American women obviously are much more familiar with international basketball because they played overseas, they played on other USA teams or world championship teams. So the adjustment is not like huge for women's basketball. I think as big as it is for the men NBA players to adjust to international basketball.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely different
the men don't
for them. They
overseas.
don't play overseas.
Yeah.
So I think that the women will be fine. But here's the thing, you can never take any day for granted, any team for granted, and they know that. They are prepared. And you have got to beat them down if you get a win against the U.S. They have to, I mean, everything has to be going wrong for them to lose a game.
Do you think that losing in the All-Star game is in their heads at all?
No. I don't think it's in their heads because it's an opportunity to kind of fine-tune what needs to be fixed.
Okay.
2, you're playing against the best players in the world. So it's almost like if we sent 2 Olympic teams, Olympic A for Pool A, and then that was the B team. Well, you know, facing the A and B team, they could get to the gold medal round and it would be a toss-up. So I think you feel like you're not going to see any competition as good as our own. Yeah. But you have to watch out for some of these teams.
I was about to say, so which ones are they watching out for?
They're watching out for Australia always. They're usually our biggest competitors. I think I've won maybe 3 gold medal games against Australia.
Australia, oh wow.
Yes. So the second one is France because they're the home country who, you know, they've been getting ready. They want to have obviously a great showing. I think they'd be happy with silver. That's just my opinion. But
the U.S.
they want to France.
Oh,
they'd be happy with silver, but I'm just saying, like that's
have they ever
big
medaled?
Competition.
I
don't know.
You don't know. Okay,
As far as I know, they've never been on the stand when I play.
Lisa does not care who came in second and third, who got silver and bronze in any of the Olympics because she doesn't have to, because she only got gold.
I'm sorry though if you have a silver or gold at home. I'm so proud of you now. Then not so much.
That's what I was like, do not lie.
I'm just saying because at the end of the day, when you get to tell your kids about your medals,
you have something to show for it.
Yes.
You have something to show for your time.
You medaled in the
Olympics.
And you're truly an Olympian.
True.
Well, you're also an Olympian whether you win a medal, right? My bad. Yeah. I didn't know.
And also, once an Olympian, always an Olympian. Do you know that? You're not like I'm an ex-Olympian. I'm just like, I'm an Olympian.
True. I feel like I'm still an Olympian.
Yeah.
Like
I walk into rooms.
Still.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you do?
Oh, for sure. I just retired because I was pregnant with my second child. So I played in one. So I had my daughter in 2007. Okay. And then I played in the 2008 Olympics.
So all your joints are still working well.
Yes. I'm actually on the women's tennis team. Like I love sports. I love playing. Yes.
Lisa's over here moving.
Yes.
That's incredible. Did you have any major injuries?
No.
We might be getting too personal.
No, I didn't.
That's great for you.
No surgeries.
Okay. So if Team USA needs to call somebody up, you are available.
No, they should definitely call Caitlin Clark. They should call Angel Reese. Like, I'm thinking that those young girls would have an amazing opportunity. And Arike Agumbawale, I have no idea how they left the country without her either.
Again.
But it's tough. You know, the committee has a tough job. It's not just about basketball. Okay. It's about chemistry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about team chemistry.
I was like, what is it about?
It's
astrology?
Also no, but it's about sometimes the players showing up for different camps that, you know, build up to the Olympics. Okay. There's a lot of things that go into it. So the Olympic Committee has a huge job, and it's not just about talent.
This Olympic committee, selection committee for basketball.
Yeah.
Who makes up this little group of people? I'm
not sure who's all on the Olympic committee, but the committee has always had like the final decision of who plays on the Olympic team.
You don't even know who. I'm not saying right now. I'm saying in general, who makes up this Olympic committee?
College coaches. There's some college coaches.
How many people are on this?
I don't know. We Google it. I don't know.
But you were when you were in the process. How many people?
I never knew.
You never knew.
You just knew. I just come out be the best.
You were like, the powers that be have selected me, and I'm here to perform.
Yes, because I participated in almost everything since I was in the 11th grade.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Like I was on the junior national team.
Okay.
I played. I went to Spain my first year.
So you had excellent attendance.
Yes.
Okay.
Always attending and available for Team USA. So I was in the pool. Right? And then as you go to tryouts, before it used to be tryouts of like 300 or 400 women. Like the number went up to like 401 and 202. Like it was a lot of us. They don't do that anymore. Yeah, now it's a selection committee that like selects, let's say, our top 30, 30, 40 players. Then they all come, which are usually the WNBA players, right? So they all come, and then they have different times where they're chosen to participate, whether it's World Championship year or Olympic year or some kind of qualifying tournament, depending on what place they've taken.
Yes.
Those things happen throughout every 4 years, let's just say.
Okay.
World Championship every 2 years.
Yes.
So that's what's happening, and the committee has a good idea based on how you score, how you communicate, how you move with the team, how you show up to select those players, right? So they've been in the pool.
Yeah.
But what happens is sometimes players don't come for whatever reason.
They get invited and they say, not today.
They can't make it.
Got to go on vacay.
Correct.
Okay.
They weren't there.
Okay.
So I'm saying Caitlin Clark didn't necessarily participate in all of those things that all of those other Olympians have participated in.
Yeah, makes sense.
Although she's had this major success, which has been a huge impact on women's basketball, we all recognize that, and that's why us as fans are like, oh, she should be on the Olympic team.
Yeah.
Keep the eyes, grow the game. Yes, that makes sense, except for the committee who's following a certain set of rules and standards, but they could have.
They could have.
They could have.
Chose not to.
And chose not to. Because remember, the year 96, we took Rebecca Lobo, who was fresh out of college. She was the top college player. The men took Christian Laettner.
Okay.
There were 300 other NBA players that could have gone in his place, right?
Yeah.
But they took a college player.
Okay.
So it has been done before in the past where they leave someone at home who's deserving and replace them with a player fresh out of college.
Okay, but you were surprised that she was not on the Olympic roster.
I mean, in my personal opinion.
You were surprised?
I was surprised.
Okay. I was surprised too.
Yeah.
I also get it. I don't really get the Olympic committee thing. I mean, I kind of do. I feel like it's similar to gymnastics, but I didn't realize that it was so different from soccer, where soccer, it's just the head coach typically. Like, I mean, they probably, they pick their team. What are you most excited about in terms of the Olympics, like sport, event, athlete? What are you like definitely not going to miss?
I'm not going to miss sha'carri running fast.
100 meter.
100 meter. Sha'carri Richardson.
Could potentially break.
FloJo's record, which was set in 1988. 88.
Correct.
Where she won gold, and she had the tight, and her hair, and her nails.
Had all the flair.
Oh my gosh, so much style. So I want to see that.
Okay.
I want to see Simone Biles, and I want to see Suni Lee, and all the girls. I want to see Jordan Childs. Like, I just feel like, I don't know what name they came up with for the 5 of them, because I know Fantastic Five wasn't sitting well with them. But they're amazing, and I hope they can win gold.
Yes.
And then my last one's got to be tennis, because I play tennis. I love tennis.
She's a tennis girly.
Coco Gauff will be our youngest
Flag bearer.
Flag bearer.
I know.
Isn't that cool?
So exciting. When I saw her find out that she was going to get that honor, her face and her reaction was priceless. And I was just like,
cute.
this is what it's all about, you know? These memories, these moments. It's really cool because I feel like that's what makes the Olympics so special.
It's going to be tough for them to win gold, but her and Jessica Pegula will play doubles together, which would be nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
But I mean, you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Anything
is possible.
Okay, so what to watch this weekend?
Yeah.
We have women's volleyball.
Oh, women's volleyball, I love. Is that indoor or outdoor?
Indoor.
Indoor, okay.
Beach volleyball.
Love beach volleyball.
And water polo all start. Okay, beach volleyball. I'm so stoked on because I think that, hot take, it's the best location of any Olympic event ever in the history of the Olympics.
Where are they?
It's underneath the Eiffel Tower. They made the court underneath the Eiffel Tower.
That is the best.
I remember seeing this when Paris, not when it was announced, but post Tokyo, when Paris was like, okay, next one's in Paris, and they were showing different shots of what was going to be and that sort of thing, and they showed the beach volleyball court under the Eiffel Tower, and I was like, no way is this actually going to happen.
That's cool.
And it is. Okay, also, Rugby Sevens will be having their group games on Sunday, Monday, and then their medal matches are on Tuesday. So basically, they're going to start on Sunday, and they will know if they're gold medalists or silver or bronze
I saw
by Tuesday
them
night.
play.
Yeah, did you?
How good looking? Okay, well maybe not just good looking like physique wise, but
they're specimens.
pretty good,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, these guys should be on runways.
Yeah, the men or the women?
Oh, sorry, I was talking about the men. My bad.
Okay, well the women
I'm
are
just an
also
Olympic
specimens.
fan. I know it's just women's sports, guys. I know, but I'm just saying. I was watching the rugby men. Okay, I'm hot.
Okay, I don't know. I think the rugby men already started like she's hot. Okay, other things I'm excited about. Obviously all the US Women's National Team games. Duh. Next one is tomorrow against Germany. That's gonna be huge.
Okay.
50-meter freestyle swimming. Simone Manuel.
Now, what do you think about swimming? Because swimming.
Obsessed.
You obsessed?
Obsessed.
Why? Did you used to swim?
Yes. And I'm swimming currently. I've
Your hair's
reignited
so
my
nice
passion.
to be a swimmer.
Thank you. That means so much.
Is that deep
because
conditioning? What are we
no,
using?
well, I need to start because the cap pair is like actually a real thing. And I have so many questions for swimmers because I'm like, one, what do you do about your hair when you swim so much? Two, unrelated, but how often do you switch your goggles? Three,
I like that.
I have so many questions. But anyway, yes,
We're going to have Summer Sanders come and answer your questions.
All the questions.
That's my
good
girl.
idea. Okay, very into swimming.
Okay.
One, because I did it growing up. Two, I think it's like Olympics is the platform that swimming is probably the most popular at. Track and field and swimming, it's like their moment to shine.
It is.
And I love that.
We got to find more moments for track and field and
I agree.
swimming, though.
I
But
agree.
go ahead.
And then in getting back into it recently, I'm like, this is so technical. Swimming is so technical.
So what do you do when you swim? Like what style of swimming? What are you
I
doing?
just, get out there, splash around, and...
Oh, I mean, you're not doing laps?
No, I am. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
I'm just swimming. Like every day I go to
Like
the pool.
freestyle?
Yeah, I do all the strokes.
Really?
Yeah.
A butterfly too? Mm-hmm. So you're
Your
like down
girl
back?
can butterfly.
Your girl can butterfly?
Your girl can butterfly. That was
I
my
need
stroke
video,
back in the day.
though. I
I'll
really
show
need
you.
to see.
It's on Instagram. Look it up.
Let's go. IG. I'll be following. I gotta check it out.
I'll take a video next time I'm in the pool and I'll bring it and show you.
I saw that on IG where you kind of going and it's different every time in a different suit.
Yeah, you saw it.
I just started following you.
Okay,
I
same,
saw that. That was cute. I
You liked
remember
that?
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
I
doing
like
the
your
butterfly
music
in that.
choice, too.
People were like, you know how to swim? And I was like, I did almost quit soccer to swim.
Really?
Yes.
So
Thank
you
God
feel like
I
you could have been
didn't.
an Olympian?
No, because I would have never reached the success in swimming as I did in soccer. Never.
You know what's so interesting? I feel like if I had been introduced to tennis as a young girl,
You would have.
it would be like Lisa, Venus, and Serena from Compton. Like,
oh my God.
I would have been.
You guys would have been. You would have been
amazing.
The Holy Trinity.
And I'm a lefty.
Oof.
And I like to volley.
And with your height.
Come on,
Oh
and
my
my
God.
serve.
Simone Manuel, 50-meter freestyle. Very excited
Simone
about.
Manuel's
so
serious.
she won the trials which was, I think, maybe a little unexpected because people kind of were like, whoa, she won.
Yeah.
We don't know if we were expecting that. And she was super excited about it. So I'm pumped on watching that go down.
Well, listen, let me just say, because in the community of Black folks in swimming, doesn't happen to get into a sport where you have to swim every day like that.
It's not the most popular sport.
So it's outstanding that she is like an Olympian and has this opportunity.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will inspire a new generation to keep wanting to like 100%. Get into swimming.
Truly a trailblazer.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, obviously gymnastics, Simone Biles.
Yes.
Keep referencing the trials. During the trials, I was like, I need NBC to put a yardstick or like a measuring stick for how high she goes, like they do when they're showing half pipe snowboarding.
Oh, that might be nice where you can see the distance, right?
Guess how high she gets?
What?
12 feet. In the air.
Shut up. Off the ground.
Yes.
It's a little bit of springy in the floor, though, right?
Yes, but still.
But 12 feet.
Insane.
It's got to be like
how high?
record.
How high will Simone Biles go?
But how amazing is it? The story to me of Simone Biles and just her story, her taking off her mental health, her coming back, her being married, just stronger mentally. Like her body's so amazing. She's so like adorable, but she's grown. You know what I mean?
Like, and she's still doing it. Like and doing it really, really well. I feel like it's a complete outlier or unheard of to do in gymnastics.
We're gonna have to figure out because there's a few jumps that are named after her. Like, how are you still a legend? Jumping.
You're doing your
own jump.
All right.
All right. We got to go for now, but we are definitely going to come back and talk more.
So much more.
Olympics.
I'm so excited. The next 2 weeks is going to be bonkers.
And we're going to wear different outfits, guys. I promise we will not be back in Medea's opening ceremony outfit.
Oh my God.
We need like a picture of Medea and me. It's the same outfit.
All right, guys. Tune in next time. We'll have lots more to talk about.
Check us out. You're going to get LL and KO.
That's right. We'll see y'all next time.